Check.
What's up, Dared?
What's up, Gandy?
Dude, how you doing?
I'm good.
Cool.
Yesterday was a long party, so I'm a little headache.
Is that why you're still dressed up? Did you not go home?
I can't say no.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna pretend you've been up for at least 24 hours.
No.
Partying.
I slept.
Listening to Schlager music.
Yeah. No, I slept in the ring barn and keep circling.
Oh, cool. So I have a question.
Ask me.
It's about stolen valor. Are you familiar with the term?
No.
Okay.
Stolen valor?
Valor. So
What's a valor?
It's a term in America where it's like someone will dress up as a soldier, like with badges, or not badges, but like the emblems of like certain wars, like patches or medals or those types of things, and then masquerade as a someone who's a veteran of a certain conflict.
Okay, yeah.
And if they haven't done that, it's considered stolen valor. I'm not sure if it's a crime, but it is very frowned upon. So here in Berlin, when I've been meeting people, I've been telling them I'm one up. Is there any, like, I mean, is that bad?
I met a few guys. One of them also told me that he's one up.
Well, he's obviously not the real one up because I am.
Yeah, I know.
So is that going to cause any type of social conflict?
It depends if you're authentic and you represent it in a good way.
No, I tell them I'm really mean and I like to hurt people's feelings and I'm one up.
I mean, this is not aligned with the one up.
I know nothing about one up.
Okay.
Other than that, I make everything they do. Oh, man. Cool. So that's stolen valor. So I was thinking today, since it's been a little while since we've recorded, maybe we could talk about street art, graffiti, and what it means to the people inside of it, and then what it means to like the general public. Because I feel like a lot of the general public, it's split between it's super cool or it's vandalism. So I was wondering if we could talk about that here in Berlin and what it's like in Berlin for street artists.
Yeah, it's a cool topic. I can share my perspective, but still also share stories what I like encountered during my street art career. So,
well, tell me. Okay, so let's start with inside the street art culture.
Inside.
So I'm vaguely aware from my youth about like the structure of graffiti. So at the bottom we have tags, which are just like scribbled words on anything and everything. And then we have throw-ups, which is spray paint on a wall, and it's usually just the outline of letters. Correct me if I'm wrong about anything.
Yeah, no, I'm just listening, and then maybe I can jump in. So
yeah.
I would love to hear your
and then
perception.
it's pieces, which are more intricate lettering, sometimes with imagery. Is that the same here in Berlin?
It's the same. It's a very like wider perspective because I still see. First of all, it's correct. There's a hierarchy of how much is the damage and how much effort you put into your aesthetics.
Into the damage,
right? So I would like even to consider or even see tags differently. So you can make very advanced tags. They look already like aesthetic, and also it depends on the surface.
So like glass is different from
glass. I mean, if you tag with a pen or with a chalk, from the teachers.
Oh, chalk, yeah.
Chalk. Or if you use a stone and scratch directly in transportation windows or something
so
else.
They use rocks for that?
Yeah. Or sandpaper.
Jeez. Man, that's primitive.
Yeah, but this is where graffiti comes from. It's basically scratching into the surface.
Scratching into sand byproduct with stone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if let's just say teenagers, or let's just say aspiring crew members, walk into a U-Bahn station
Yeah.
and they just have pockets full of rocks, would the We Watch people stop them and say, "Hey, you're not allowed to be in the U-Bahn
I
station
think-
with rocks"?
No, I think that's not much planned. It's just a instant movement. You have it just when you're ready, you're doing it. It's not really planned that you're going directly. It's just a on the way habit.
Okay, so it's a compulsion. So actually, whenever I had a car,
Yeah.
I would not park next to anywhere that had rocks. So like if you're parking and there's like a area with some grass and then there's like a bunch of stones
Yeah.
as like an aesthetic, like landscape
Yeah.
thinging, like a landscape thing, I would never park next to a spot with rocks because I just knew it was so much easier to just have the idea, let me just pick up this rock and throw it through a window, you know?
Okay.
So you're making me feel a little validated in that logic.
Well, people who are ready to throw a rock, they might bring their rock from home anywhere. So it's not about the rock laying around your car.
Okay, so is it a special type of rock they use to scratch into these? Because I've noticed on the U-Bahn,
Yeah.
they put a laminate on top of all the glass that's
Yeah.
like a thicker plastic that has the
Yeah.
Brandenburg tour
Yeah.
like printed all over it. Is that to protect against rock graffiti?
Yeah, it's protection against a lot of things. It's a protective layer, even so if somebody push it, so it's not cracking dangerously
Oh, yeah.
in big pieces. And also, I mean, the thing is, this layer makes it even possible to use sandpaper. Because if you just use sandpaper on pure glass, it doesn't leave a mark.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So really the sandpaper is to mess up the laminate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems petty.
It's just stupid, to leave a mark. And
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's stupid, but okay, so
it's a medium.
yeah, it is a medium. So in Berlin, that's like the entry level to graffiti.
I mean, it's not an entry level. It's one habit of a lot of possibilities to leave a mark.
So it's all about leaving a mark.
It's about leaving a mark.
Okay,
Yeah.
that-
This is where it came from. I don't remember, maybe you take me wrong, but there was a graffiti artist who started, who was a delivery guy in New York somewhere.
Okay.
And he was just putting newspapers in all places. And he started to leave the mark always next to the entry where he put the newspapers. And
Yeah.
that's how he spread his name all over like certain areas.
Yeah, I saw that in a documentary.
Yeah.
Was it
I don't know if it's
Style-
true or not, but it's one of the first.
Was it Style Wars or something like that?
The name?
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it. That's the one that had that cornbread guy in it too. Do you remember cornbread?
Cornbread.
Yeah, he would write that everywhere, and it just made me really hungry every time I heard about it. But
That's already marketing.
yeah. So leaving a mark seems important because I was on this is another U-Bahn story, but I was on the train and it was a teenager. He didn't look like he had much going for him, but he had a marker and he pulled out this marker and then he looked around and he saw me and my lady and then he just looked back straight ahead and then he was looking at his marker and there was a sticker on the marker. So he just took the sticker off the marker and put it on the glass. I was like, okay.
You did it, man.
You did it. Maybe you're
You
just
dared.
testing the waters. This is the first time you've ever done graffiti and you got scared. I don't know. But
Or you just wake up and it was his first move.
yeah.
Tipping the toe into the water. Okay,
but-
I'm ready for the world. I can do things now.
Yeah, he
I
put
put a sticker.
he put the barcode from his graffiti marker on the glass. So I guess now
No, really?
I'm not joking. It's serious. It's a true story. So,
So
I'm-
he wanted to tag, but they think, okay, I have to do something. I really have to do. Okay, put the sticker, put the barcode.
so now everyone's gonna think that you can buy that glass in the U-Bahn.
Yeah, but you need the scanner.
You don't have a pocket scanner?
Well, no, but it's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So with the tags, so I've seen quite a few different types of tags. Some seem much older. Some seem much newer.
Yeah.
The older ones seem to be done with a roller rather than spray paint.
A roller.
Yeah. Like
Now
a
you're
paint roller-
talking about a little bigger ones.
Yeah, so it
So what's the
seems
size? Is it
like-
handwriting thing or is it more like arm writing?
no, it's like what you'd use to paint a wall.
Yeah.
So it's like a paint roller that's maybe, I don't know what it is, in like I'd say 1/3 of a meter wide
Yeah.
that you put on a pole. Yeah, something
Okay,
like that. And then so they'll lean over like a balcony and then like paint the letters with a roller.
Yeah, it's a roll up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that like an older style, or do people still do that, or what's the deal? Because like if you go to Cottbusser Tour
Yeah.
and you look around at all those balconies around the S-Bahn station,
Yeah.
it seems like a lot of them are done with the roller.
I mean, it's not the older style. It's pretty new from how you can reach new places, because everything from top, like ground level to 2.50 meters, it's everything covered already, and people try to discover new places.
Yeah.
So that's a new technique, to have like a
extender.
extender with the roller, and then you do your tag or your crew name a little bit higher, and they last longer because nobody is crossing it, and
Because
the property owner can't really like cover it.
Because if you're doing spray paint, you have to be like directly on it. So if you see a spray paint throw up, like way up in the sky, that means they climbed that
Possible,
high.
yeah. I mean, some have this thing, you said it right,
Extender?
extender with a spray paint.
And with like a little trigger?
Yeah. It's possible. It's tricky to handle, but fun. Or you have a strong guy like me, and you jump on the shoulder,
Yeah.
and then you move to the side.
Oh man, I've also seen people with like sticker extenders, like
Yeah.
where they like,
Yeah.
and that seems kind of like not cool. That seems kind of nerdy.
It's super nerdy, but it's a habit. It's
Yeah.
it's not about vandalism. If you catch somebody, hey, you put the sticker. What
Yeah.
are we talking about?
Well, I feel like, so it's like a compulsion, and I feel like with the rollers, I like that a lot more.
Yeah.
Because whenever I was in college, I used to paint houses like for old men, and one of them taught me like how to do it properly, like because he worked in a union or something for painters, and I used to like climb up and like paint a lot of stuff up a ladder, and he was like, "No, we'll just grab the extender." So the idea is you do everything with your feet on the ground.
Yeah,
So you're on a ladder as little as possible.
true.
And I feel like that's for graffiti. If you're a responsible graffiti artist, you want to do
Responsible for who?
for your. Well, I guess healthcare is public here, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But I would say it may be a little bit more safe if you don't climb up the side of a building and you just use an extender.
Yeah, that's also my style. I mean,
Feet on
I
the ground.
used to carry a lot, like a huge ladder
Yeah.
to the spots, and there's even a story where I went to Hackischer Markt, and I had a ladder that was 9 meters.
That's big.
Yeah. And I have a friend, funny story though, and we went on the backside of Hackischer Markt where the tram is turning around. So we looked official, but it was not an official time.
Did you have vests?
No, I mean,
You just had
I
a
can't
ladder.
remember. Yeah, a ladder is already an entry for a lot of spots.
Yeah. And this was wheat pasting or?
Yeah, it's wheat pasting,
Okay.
so it doesn't harm anything. So I had this bucket and I went up. It was really 9 meters high at the spot where's the train going, and there's just a container style thing, like a little brick wall, which is facing the street when you're like turning around. Perfect spot. I love that. And I went up, put everything like the glue, went down, went up, glue. It took some time. So I was ready to take the poster. And I saw the police.
Oh, jeez. No, I'm just cleaning up here.
Yeah. Oh, you took my story. No,
Oh,
really.
sorry.
It was really like that, They turn and like, hello. I was like, just from the ladder above, Hey, how can I help you? And I went calmly down because I knew, okay, something happening. I throw the poster like that behind the trash can there. And then we just briefly talked and said, yeah, how can I help you? I mean, yeah, no, I'm just cleaning up there because, yeah,
It's dirty.
it was really dirty and
Schmutzig.
very, very schmutzig. And then the police officer, okay, I thought you're from the other side, like you're damaging the wall and something like. No, how? Like, do I look like that, man? I mean,
what do I look like to you?
During the day, are you serious? No.
I'm wearing a suit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have a tie and stuff, so what are you talking about? No. And then they left without any notice, like they didn't take my personal data or something. They just leave. I was like, okay, crazy.
Oh, man. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So we took the letter and went to another spot and did it there. So, but we lost a lot of glue. So if somebody wants to take the spot, it's still glued, like it's prepared.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's good.
You're looking out for others. That's one thing I admire about you.
Hmm.
So I don't like ladders. A little bit about me.
I mean, yeah,
I
it's
don't like
dangerous, you know?
Yeah. No, whenever I was like 22, I was in this huge warehouse that I was converting to like an art studio space / venue.
I saw pictures of you when you were 22.
Was that beautiful?
Yeah.
Sweet. I was probably wearing the same exact thing. But I was so I had these massive rooms in the back. It was like, what's a sport here that you may know? Tennis. Are you familiar with tennis?
Yeah.
So it was like 6 tennis courses, like side by side.
Wow, cool.
And that was like one room. And then there was 2 of those rooms next to each other. And that was just half the building.
Nice.
So I was in the back and I had the whole place locked up because it's a dangerous area. And I was cleaning the warehouse out. And like there was this conduit piping all around the top. So like this thin pipe for electrical wires.
Yeah.
And then there was extra wire on the top that wasn't being used. So I was going around cleaning it. And I had this ladder, and I was like, it was a leaning ladder. So I was leaning against the wall, going up about 20 feet. I don't know what that is in meters. And like taking this wire down. And I had just done a whole half of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to this other portion, and I got up the ladder, and I was doing it. And I didn't realize that the ground level, it was so dirty on the floor. I didn't realize that it went from rough concrete to linoleum. And the ladder slipped. I fell.
You felt comfortable, you know, it's working.
It's working. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. The ladder slipped. I hit my knee on the ground and I hit my head on a 5-gallon barrel of paint, like a massive thing of paint. It was a plastic barrel though, fortunately. Mm-hmm. And I'd had music playing while I was doing this, and it was like a discography. And whenever I came to, I was like 3 albums deep into the discography. So I got knocked out. And so I stood up. I was like, something's wrong. And I like felt really bad. And so...
Wait a minute. Can you explain again?
Okay.
The album was going on and you woke up again when the album was later. So you knocked out for a long time?
You know what a discography is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like all the albums that this musician has. So I had my iPod playing. I started on the first album. I had been working, and I was on like the second album. And when I came to, it was like the 5th or 6th album.
Okay.
And so I got up, and I was like, I need to get to the front of this building because that's the only entry point in and out of this building. And I was all the way in the back. Yeah. And this is a massive building. But as I was going forward, like my leg wasn't working, and I was too scared to look at my leg. So I called my mother, who worked in an area really close to where the warehouse was. And I said, Mom, I just hurt myself. I don't know what happened. I'm too scared to look. Can you meet me at the studio? And she's like, I'm coming. Oh, shit. So I was up trying to walk to the front. I thought I was going to have to crawl there. I didn't know what happened, but I was able to get on my feet. And then I was like, shoot, I have to turn the lights off. I can't just leave all these lights on in this warehouse. Yeah. That's just what my brain was thinking. I don't know if it's because I knew I was going to move to Germany or what. But so I was walking around, turned off all the lights, got to the front, go outside. My mom's there. And I said, Mom, I messed up my leg. I don't know what happened. Can you please look at it? And she was like, sure. And I just dropped my pants outside. Yeah. So I'm like, pants around my ankle. My mom's looking at my leg. It's like internal bleeding all the way down to my ankle inside my leg. And then at that point, the landlord, who is like this property magnate in the area, pulls up to come check out the building. Yeah. And what she sees is her tenant with his pants off in the front yard, and this woman looking at the
Yeah.
lower half of this man. And so that was awkward.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but I walked on it for about a week, and then I finally realized that I was under 26. So at that time, Obamacare had passed, so I still had health insurance.
Okay.
So I went to the doctor, and they did an X-ray.
Mm-hmm.
And when the nurse came in to show me the X-ray, she looked like she was about to slap me in the face. Because she put the X-ray up, and my kneecap was split in half. It looked like a Pac-Man mouth. I think I have an X-ray. I'll put it up there.
What?
Yeah. It was very painful.
Okay,
but
man.
didn't need surgery. But that whole point to say, I don't like to be on. So like this.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is a normal kneecap. This was my kneecap.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'll show you later.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't like ladders. So,
Yeah, I mean, for a reason.
yeah, it's just
It's dangerous, and it's also not good that you jump on a ladder alone.
yeah, in a locked building by myself.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was smart. I just said it happened.
But I see that very often, and very rare that there are two people at the ladder, even in professional circumstances.
Yeah.
There's always one guy, I know how to do it, it doesn't take long, I will just go.
Well, that's one of the benefits of doing vandalism in the day, because if you had fallen from your ladder, the police would have showed up and helped you.
Yeah, that's true. They have to.
Yeah. they don't have to do anything.
No, they have to, really. If they see you in whatever condition, they have to help you. Yeah.
Oh, what if you're wearing camouflage? Then they can say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see him."
No, they have to.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
They can charge, they can get charged if they don't act.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm.
Yeah, in the U.S. they'll probably just shoot you, but that I take that back.
I mean,
most wouldn't. I mean, he was looking violent. I don't know.
Yeah, and he was.
Yeah. Oh wow, dude. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Jeez,
I just said that. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they have it in a rule book, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's a ladder story.
Okay. Well, yeah. So
it's not always good to be on top of the ladder.
No.
Be grounded is more important.
Yeah, it's much better to be on the top of a corporate ladder.
Even then.
Too dangerous.
Yeah.
Too much intrigue.
You mean corporate ladder in terms of you're the CEO?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you have responsibilities.
Yeah. Most people do.
You can fall from that as well.
Okay, let's talk about responsibility. What are the responsibilities of older graffiti artists in Berlin to younger graffiti artists?
Wow, good topic. And also, from my perspective, they're missing a lot. I mean, now they're older. They try to turn the table around because they didn't do anything good in this time where they do a lot of graffiti. So now, firstly, they created the image of a vandal who is independent and not doing anything, just
hurting society.
Hurting society, being a rebel. And now, I'm old, I can't move. Now I have to make money out of what I'm doing, which is like totally not even the other side of the coin. It's a totally different pocket.
So it's like they stop being cool.
They try to be cool, but sell the stuff. They were firstly pointing out.
So it used to be like independence, like I'm doing this for my passion, my love for like lettering, my love for excitement.
I mean, the spirit is kind of not realistic anymore or real. So, but that's one case. The other case is old graffiti artists. They don't take the youngers in account to teach them more or less the rules, how things going to happen, or to make some cultural work in the sense.
So there's like no guidance. It's just like
there's no guidance, which is also cool.
Yeah, so every young generation thinks they're like the first ones to do it.
No, they try to invent new and make their style, and they're always on top of the old ones till they met them.
Okay. Well, I was wondering because whenever I first got to Berlin, I was going around looking at a lot of the street art, a lot of the graffiti, and I saw someone who had wrote a message in their graffiti.
Yeah.
And it said, respect the old graffiti.
Yeah, true.
And I thought that was rich. because like the whole point is like not to respect anything. But I feel like here in Berlin, it's like historic graffiti. So it's like if you cover up something that's been here since like the 80s, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering, in a system that's built on disrespect and selfishness, like
It seems like, but it's not. It's a own culture itself inside the normal culture, let's say.
okay,
But they have rules and respect it and stuff. You know, when you check a wall and you see it's full of tags,
yeah.
they don't even touch each other.
So they find a space for
They
themselves.
find a space for themselves. And you know, if I like put my R into the next one, I will meet the guy, not in a good sense.
Oh, like he'll come get you,
Yeah.
but that's a crime.
Yeah. You have always different crimes, let's say. Crimes, and it's an unwritten book.
Violent crimes.
Mm.
So, do you think One Up will come get me if I say that?
No, they don't care.
Okay, cool. Because
If
I
you-
don't,
if you-
I don't really mean I'm not one up. I'm one down.
Yeah, you can do that. It's totally fine. I mean, nobody will tell anything if you're doing one up. I met a guy who told me, hey, you can paint one up too. I said, cool. So I made my crew name and the one up stuff like all night when I was hanging around with them. And later I told him, I have an idea. I like the one up vibe. What about if I make a 1, my fox, and a P, make it big somewhere Friedrichstraße? I said, no, it's not possible. I said, okay.
Because it changes the name.
It's not changing the name. It's a collaboration. But still, I think he was not in charge of making any decision, and he just want to spread one up in any sense and sell some canvases. I don't know, man. So
Are you saying someone may have lied and said they were a part of One Up?
maybe he is, but not a responsible person of this crew.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to speak into it.
Yeah, I forgot. You know, my head is turning, and then
But yeah, so
I don't know. It's equity and stuff. You know, you want to be someone. You want to be someone in front of people. Then you start to talk a lot, and
yeah,
you throw names. I am this and that. It's just ego boosting.
yeah.
At the end of the day, you go out with them, and then
So like you do something and you're completely anonymous, and then like the impulse is to say, "Wow, people are really responding to this. I want them to know I did it."
yeah,
Yeah.
I like it to be more anonymous.
Yeah.
I like to see reactions when I'm just putting a name or something, and then see how they react to it. But
Yeah. Very cool. I'm just wondering because like that whole idea of like respecting past graffiti like on the walls, like that doesn't really exist in the US as far as I'm aware.
okay,
Like
that's
it's kind
pretty
of
sad.
well I
You
don't-
know, people get inspiration from graffiti artists because there's a reason why they jump into the scene. They find the letters interesting, the vibe, how they do it, how they pose next to the trains, like
yeah.
whatever kind of pictures they see. But also, they kind of respect the people who were before them there.
Yeah. Okay. So let me take what I said back.
Yeah.
So at least in Denver, with my experience, whenever I'd mostly do stickers, just because it's just what I wanted to do. And so when I'd put up stickers, it always looks chaotic before you like if you're just walking by it.
Yeah.
But if you go to put things up, it's all very intentionally placed. Like people try not to do it on top of other people's stickers. And there seems to be places like, so what I would do is walk around the city and see where stickers were and were not.
Yeah.
And then I would have some cheap stickers that I would just test things out and put them in places.
Okay.
And then
interesting.
then I'd go back like a month later or 2 months later or something like that and see if the sticker is still there.
Yeah.
And if there is, I'll put more intricate stickers or bigger stickers there.
Okay.
But what I'd often find is whenever I put a sticker in a place where there were no stickers, then when I'd come back, there would be like a bunch of stickers there after I put the one there. And so it's like,
You're a pioneer in that area.
I don't know if I'd say pioneer, but I'm definitely a little cheeky when it comes to putting stickers up, because I feel like it's just a sticker. It's not like I'm defacing anything. It's not like it's not like I'm I don't know.
It really depends.
Painting with like a spray paint can on someone's property. It's just like a sticker on a pole.
But stickers can be super annoying, and as you said, there's a journey of people coming, and then it becomes vandalism after all, because removing the sticker glue from a surface is as much as difficult as a tag.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, have you ever heard of adhesive remover? You just put it in a spray bottle and it comes right off.
Yeah, the same you can do with spray paint. If the surface is not the old Brandenburger Tor surface sand wall, then it's difficult because it goes into But if the surface is smooth, there are a lot of easy get off anti-graffiti liquids you can use. They're expensive, but yeah.
Adhesive remover is not expensive.
Okay.
I don't know. I've used it in production design quite a bit, and it works wonders. It gets everything off. But a lot of these stickers, the only ones that are difficult to get off are the paper stickers. And then sometimes what they do is they make, I think it's called an eggshell sticker. So if you try to get it off, it doesn't like come clean off. It like fragments. Yeah. And so it's
fucked up.
Yeah, they make them so that it's really hard to remove, or it only comes off in small chunks. And those I feel like are vandalism. But like a regular vinyl sticker, man, those things you can just take off with the edge of a guitar pick or something.
But you can't control all the sticker variation when you put the first one.
Oh yeah, but those I didn't do the other ones. I just did that one.
I mean, it's an initial, then it becomes more. That's what I'm just saying. It's
It kind of feels like Coral Reef or something like that, where it's like one thing happens and then like this whole ecosystem comes around.
It's reacting to that.
Yeah. So I would say
interesting habit.
Yeah, I would say in the U.S. there is respect for things that are already there, but there's intentional disrespect for some things that are already there. So like if someone decides they don't like someone else, they'll destroy everything they have on every wall. Like make it a point to like go through and like cover it up.
I saw that in Paris and in the areas when I was moving from the airport to the center with the train, and I saw the train line. I mean, here in Berlin, it's very much organized from the graffiti artists in general. They have nice graffitis next to each other, and the hierarchy you see in the tags or stuff, they respect each other. But there I went through, and it seems like one guy and with 3 colors crossing everything.
Jeez.
Just tagging some, crossing, and then, I mean, what is that? If I came from outside, I would see, okay, there are new spots for me. I can go there and take them, make something nice. I don't know if this is normal in Paris, but that was my impression that day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also from terms of quality of the graffitis.
Yeah, so the hierarchy, back to that.
Yeah.
So a throw up can go over a tag. And
Forget
a piece,
that.
And a piece can go over a throw up.
Yeah. I mean, I learned the rules more or less from a book. I mentioned maybe before, it's like Odem on the Run, and he's describing the dynamics of the culture from after the Berlin Wall fell. And of course, if you are better, you can go over something else. Or, if you're covering it totally, it's fine. And if you're better. But there are like egos in the graffiti scene. And even if they have a tag there, you should not cover it. They come back and just take the spot. Because some think they put a name. And for them, and their ego is, hey, I saved that spot for me later.
Yeah. I think,
and it's just a tag.
Oh, so it's like it's like a placeholder. I'm gonna come back and do a
kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. Jeez. So it's like layaway.
No, it's like when
are you familiar with layaway?
Layaway? No, I was making the other joke.
What?
When you're like a German guy or a family in a hotel, and they put the towel on the seat for the morning, so they save the spot for the next day, or no, for the during the day. That's kind of the thing.
What seat?
The seat next to the pool.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, those are the worst type of people.
But they get up in the morning at 6, put their towel, go have their breakfast, and they have the perfect spot at the pool later on.
And they get really upset if you move their towel.
Yeah, super. Yeah. They go to the reception.
Reception, yeah. And then the reception tells them they can...
go to another hotel.
Yeah. They can bring their own chair.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, what you're describing to me sounds like entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just because you put your throw up on a wall doesn't... Like, I think that's an entitlement move, thinking that you are... that's now yours. And it's losing track of the big picture of, this is a crime. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're
taking ownership. You know?
Everybody's committing a crime here. So like, let's just cool it with this whole ownership thing, because you don't own the building. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's another perspective. Perspective.
Hey, I committed a crime here first. It's mine.
It's pretty funny if you look from outside.
Yeah.
But if you're just inside the graffiti scene, you don't see property owners. You just see surfaces.
Yeah.
And visibility.
Yeah, that's narrow-sighted. So let's go to like from the outside.
Yeah.
So people in Berlin, like the general population, how do they really feel about graffiti as a whole, from your perspective?
From my perspective, difficult to say. We need to ask other people. But from my perspective, even I think 90% of the graffiti is just annoying and noise. I just spoke to some Quartiersmanagement, and I have an idea.
What is that?
Quartiersmanagement, it's like more or less a project from the public, not from the government. They care for people who live in a certain area, which is
the school mural you were talking about.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Okay,
it's a project out of this one.
Okay,
so they set up some people, social people, and they go around, see the conditions of schools, streets, how the shop's working, if it's floating or not, and they try to improve the social environment a little bit.
Okay, so you spoke with one of them.
Yeah, I spoke to one of them and got some nice, interesting insights for myself, because I asked myself, hey, I'm doing a lot of work on the streets with my paste up stuff and bringing some aesthetics from my point of view, but still, I spoke to some other people and say, hey, you should get paid for that. How can you do that? So I took the balls and say, let's go to them who are already like how they react to that. So they saw the pieces and stuff and say, okay, it's a nice idea, and like how we dressed is all like good. So maybe we can talk to him, because street art is already like in another sphere of it's accepted, and it's also improving some areas.
Yeah.
Depends on stuff, on medium and so on, but still it's an entry point for a black box culture, let's say.
Yeah.
So I have an idea that there's a lot of noise in the streets because of tagging, covering each other. Normal people from outside, now we come to the perspective. They don't read the tags.
No.
They don't see typography, advanced letters. They just see it's dirty. It's not a nice clean wall, and it's kind of, hey, do we live in the Bronx now? Should I wear a gun?
Yeah.
What's happening in the night here when everybody's just going around and like tagging and like...
So it makes people feel unsafe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've noticed that whenever I walk around and I'm looking at the tags, the graffiti, and the paste ups, and mostly the stickers, and a lot of the posters.
Yeah.
I'm looking at like design. I'm looking at how they're doing their letters. Like, oh, that's an interesting way to make a Z.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I'm looking at all that, but most people, they're just trying to get to the bakery.
True.
You know, or they're just trying to get to, I don't know, the Lidl.
meet a friend or meet a cafe.
Yeah.
Something like
And what the word noise, I think, is very important, because I think that whenever street art comes into the game, it creates more calm rather than noise, because it's like a full realized piece, and it doesn't have the chaos of, I need to do this really quick, I need to do this before somebody catches me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that type of energy that comes from graffiti is like an anxious energy.
Yeah.
And I feel like it makes people anxious, because it looks like it was done quickly. It looks like it wasn't done with consideration. And it looks like the person who did it was unwell.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of cherry picking. So there are street art pieces who are like small, and if you have a full wall of that, it's noise again, because it's no structured. It's not like it becomes like little tags next to each other, even if they're nicely put.
It's the contrast.
Yeah.
So it's like the anxiety and chaos of the tagging versus a fully realized street art piece.
Like you were talking about murals.
Yeah.
Okay, that's different. Yeah.
Yeah, well, murals or so let's just say whenever I'm walking through the streets and there's like a lot of like graffiti, like whatever, and then I see one of your pieces and I wasn't expecting to see one of your pieces.
Yeah.
It's like this nice calm area because it's covering more surface area.
Yeah.
And then it's also flat, like bright colors. And it's an actual image.
Yeah, that's true.
And so like that contrasted with everything else, it's like wallpaper versus like a painting.
Yeah.
And so it feels like a visual place for my eyes to rest.
It's an anchor point to
point,
rest.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah. During all the noise. Yeah, I also have the intention to do that. And during the talk with the quartiersmanagement, if I come back to that, I want to create a urban wallpaper.
Okay.
As a concept. Maybe we can talk about that.
I'd like to get on board with that.
Huh?
I'd like to join.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, that's a pretty cool concept, because I want to get rid of the noise. And I defined noise as everything is doing quickly. And I want to create a wallpaper that's maybe like this abstract painting, which has pieces in shapes, so you can cover easily. And the concept is tagging and overpainting is a lot of work. So a tag is made by like less than 1 minute, but to cover it up and clean it and make it nicely takes like a couple of hours sometimes,
Yeah.
and it's expensive. And with this wallpaper, are you getting cold, man?
I'm very cold. Okay. But it's fine. It's fine. it's just my blood pressure going down.
Okay. But the idea is to have a tool for the people who clean up a property, a nice contemporary tool to easily cover things up, even with pieces. And even if there is a tag on the wallpaper, you can take a shade, a piece of it, and just glue it over it, and it's quickie as it's get done. So
okay, I have two responses to that.
yeah.
The first is personal, and then the second is public.
Okay.
Which one do you want to hear first?
The personal one.
Okay. So whenever I was in Mississippi, I had a idea that was kind of similar to this.
Okay, cool.
Where there's a lot of walls and it's impossible to know which ones you could paint a mural on or do some art on.
Yeah.
So what I tried to do when we did, I want to say 3 or 4 walls with this.
Cool.
But it was called tessellation, I believe, tessellate or tessellation, where we'd make these cardboard patterns and then we'd get a wall that wants like the owner wants a mural there.
Yeah.
And then we would do a placeholder mural with the tessellation pattern.
Okay.
So like if you're walking by, if you see that, then you know this person wants a mural. I should go talk to them and do a mural.
Okay, nice.
I'll put
It's
some pictures
marking.
up here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. The second one, so it sounds like that where it's like the owner wants something more contemporary, that's less chaos. So maybe identifying a place where a full piece could be put up.
Yeah.
The second one is when you say wallpaper like that, it makes me think of like the seats on public transportation where it's like designed so like if it gets stained or dirty, you can't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, it's not about the camouflage effect. It's more like structuring with contemporary feeling over super noise. So I'm thinking about very bright colors, graphic shapes, and it looks organized and tight, like clean. And you can even cover construction site pieces when they just have these dirty wood panels to cover the construction work. So you can cover that with a nice contemporary art piece that is just like a collage of elements. And if somebody's coming there tagging on it, you can even take another thing and just placing on it. So it's like a collage of elements and an easy tool to cover things up.
Yeah.
That's the thought.
Cool.
And I want to go to Hovogi and other players to talk about that.
And just like print off like big sheets of paper.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
I can propose that. It's an easy, cheap alternative.
Yeah, it feels kind of in the same realm as those old people who clean the boxes and poles and everything of stickers and graffiti and posters. So how would this be different from those old people?
It's a new approach. I mean, think about Oatly, the brand, you know?
Yeah, the oat milk brand.
Yeah, if you talk from the beginning, like, okay, you want to make another oat? What's the difference between all the other oats? It's a new ingredient. It's a faster thing, and the image of it, like, it has to be good designed. Otherwise, it's just trash. And you can make a fashion out of it and structure areas by different patterns or other things.
Yeah.
So I think there's an opportunity, and it's a social improvement for areas with high traffic.
Yeah.
Because people passing there and they leave their mark super quickly and they don't think.
So what I'm hearing is like at the root of this is you want to cut down the noise of graffiti by making your art the only thing seen.
Yes. Why you're so smart?
No. This is for the community. This is gonna help the community.
I mean,
put my art everywhere.
Man. Can we cut that out, man?
No, I'm down. I thought
I can trick you.
I want to be a part
we
of it.
can make it a Gandy and Dared thing. I don't care. I need someone who carry the bucket. But
I'll hold the ladder.
I mean, I was not thinking about that, but yeah, still, you're right.
Yeah. Well,
because I don't want to put the foxes or something else. I just think patterns.
I mean, that's cool with me.
Yeah.
It'd be a cool design project if you treat it like design.
Yeah.
Well, sick.
Well, from that, I'm more motivated now.
You know, those
I really thought about,
artists and their egos.
Yeah, it is, but it also gives motivation. You know, you leave a mark, brand stuff, and reflection. But I was not much motivated before because I really saw like all my street art knowledge becoming a service for the society. So that's why I didn't feel much lighter. So I'm just trying to think, okay, how can I like give something back?
Yeah.
But as you say, I'm not giving it back.
Oh, you're giving it back, but you're getting something in return.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how most commerce works.
That's true.
So okay, let's circle back. Here in Berlin specifically. Man, you keep rubbing. So here in Berlin specifically, what's the boundaries between what's acceptable in street art? Like, what's something that's taboo? Like something you should never do as a street artist or graffiti artist?
Is it a personal question or?
No, I mean like, so let's say someone moves to Berlin.
Yeah.
They want to do street art, but they're worried about getting their teeth kicked in.
I think, first of all, it's a very, very free area. You can do whatever you want. From my perspective, is don't copy things that are already there.
So stealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealing other people's property. what they developed.
Well, it sounds kind of dumb
Yeah.
because they are stealing the autonomy of a building owner.
As a cover.
Okay.
So,
So like,
difficult
don't
question.
steal someone's persona.
hmm
Okay, so don't tell people you're one up.
I mean, no, that's fine. Don't tell somebody you created Donald Duck.
No, I would do that, and then they would laugh. But I feel like graffiti artists don't have a sense of humor.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
They have a sense of lacquer.
lacquer, luck,
Paint.
lacquer,
Yeah.
lacquer.
Sorry, my accent
Lacquer.
is from India.
No, sense of lacquer. What do you mean by that? Like they have a surface gloss?
They are high when they smell the aerosols, and then everything makes them laugh. But if it's not there, it's not fun.
Okay,
It's an ego thing.
so they're sensitive.
Okay, next question.
Okay, cool. Okay, so don't steal someone's name. Okay, cool.
Not name, the creation.
You mean like take it off the wall?
That's even worse. You know, when somebody's creating, let's say, this Obey guy with the face,
Yeah.
and you start to do the same, and what just with your name,
Yeah.
something like that, or like as I say, you know, you like Chinese cats,
Mm-hmm.
and you start to put all the cats,
Mm-hmm.
like it's not your own creation, let's say, you know, or
Yeah, I mean, who cares?
right.
Have they ever heard of a cover song? Some people sing the cover song better than the original person. Have you ever heard of that song "Hurt" by 9 Inch Nails?
Hurt?
Hurt.
No.
Okay. Johnny Cash
Yeah.
did a cover of that,
Yeah.
and it's much better than 9 Inch Nails. So now that song belongs to Johnny Cash. So just
I
because
mean, the
you did-
music industry is, if you really see who's really creating something and who's just taking something and making it better, okay, it's an approach, but
well, I think visual artists think just because they did it first that they own it.
I mean,
and
no, it's not about thinking something, doing first.
it's just some ideas this is just my perspective.
Yeah,
Some ideas are so universal that multiple people can have it.
yeah.
And
I mean,
it's
yeah.
if you are a professional, you try to dig as deep as possible into your own personal psyche to where you find the things only you can create.
No, I'm also fine if somebody's taking my fox or something else.
No,
you know?
you're not. No, you're not. That would hurt your feelings.
If they use it in a way that they still see, okay, it's his stuff, but I'm adding something.
No, I don't think you would be okay with that.
Okay.
I think you're saying that, but I think if you were to walk down the street and someone had did like a 6 meter high wheat paste of your fox and then signed their name Gerald, old Gerald stole your fox and did a big wheat paste, you would be quite upset, and
Yeah,
you would
I mean, I
tell
will
people
cover
about
it,
it.
yeah.
You would tell people about it. But what if they like took your fox and made like explicit images with it for their furry cults?
Oh my god. That happened.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, no, it was part of a... Sorry, I hear some noise,
Yeah, it's because all your cables are mixed up.
but they were not mixed up before.
Okay, that's good.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. No, there was a musician sliding up into my DMs and asked me, you know, can we use the Fox because I have an idea of a song and stuff. And I said, sounds interesting. And then they had another idea. We also know a friend who's a furry, looks like a fox, so we can combine that. Isn't that cool? I said, I will not share it, but you can use it. It's free on the street. Mention my name, that's fine, but I have some conflicts.
Yeah. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh God, furries. So
It's funny though, but I don't know. It's different.
Yeah.
Would you consider, let's say, Looney Tunes as furries? You still hear the sound?
It's fine. It won't come up in the recording. So I think, who knows? Whatever. Okay, cool. Would I consider Looney Tunes furries? No, because they existed before furries existed. So I think now it's more of like contextual. So like now that furries do exist,
Yeah.
everything's seen through that lens because furries are so prominent in culture.
True. Yeah.
But also that's a cartoon, and I feel like all those cartoons have. Actually, you know what? I would consider them furries. I think that if someone is a furry, they may look to Looney Tunes for inspiration.
Yeah.
And they may relate to it in a way that may make us uncomfortable. But I don't want to talk about other people's groups. Do what you want to do.
Yeah. True.
So
I'm fine with that as well.
yeah. So I think you're just a little sensitive.
I am. Yeah, I didn't have my cake.
Okay, so back to graffiti. If someone wanted to get involved in the graffiti culture here in Berlin, where would they go? Is there like a group meetup? Are there like hangouts? Are there like places where you go and work on your throw ups and a sketchbook together? Is there anything like that?
Yeah, there are some, but not easy to figure out, of course. First of all, the first touch point might be the places where you can buy the cans.
Okay.
And the other place I would consider is some legal walls in Berlin where you're allowed to paint.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the newest is North Side Gallery at Nordbahnhof.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go there, and I will just recommend it to whenever you bring your cans there, you take them again to your home again, because
so don't leave them there.
I mean, it's another thing, but yeah.
So about the legal walls, in Denver we had some legal walls.
Yeah.
And what you would do is you'd roll up with your house paint, a roller, and then you would prep the wall and then paint on it.
Mm-hmm.
But there was some like unspoken rules about it where it's like if somebody does something that's big, you don't cover it. It's supposed to be there for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
And then you are able to do it. But it all seems so ridiculous to me. Like, I get it, but it's like it's a free wall. Anyone should be able to come up and paint on it.
Yeah, right.
Like, why are there street rules on free walls? Is that the way it is here, or can you
It's
just
the
paint?
same way. Yeah, no, you can just go and paint because it's a free wall, and there are not much in Berlin, and you have much more graffiti artists than free walls to practice. No.
But do they get mad if you cover up something that they did?
No.
Okay.
It's cool.
I just feel like there's so many egos involved. It makes me not even want to be a part of it. But
I mean, it's a free space, and you can meet there and have a currywurst with some nice graffiti artists and get to know them. So I would recommend to go there. And even if you are not a good graffiti artist, get some paint. Maybe get some more paint for someone else who want to join, or you can sneak in. A group is already preparing, and
bring some apple schola.
Yeah, bring some Apfelschorle and grill.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
And then you have some friends.
Yeah,
some vandals.
A community vandal party.
Yeah. I looked something up. The word vandal.
Yeah.
Do you know about it?
Vandal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's it?
A vandal is someone who destroys property.
Right, but where does the word come from? I just looked it up.
It comes from, so there in the US.
Yeah.
There's these big parking lots.
Okay.
And you have to walk through these parking lots to find. It's like a type of vehicle for families, and the type of shoe you walk in to go to these vehicles is called a vandal.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
funny though, man. American culture existed since 250 years, and they created vandal as shoes you jump in
to get into your van.
Okay, nice. I love it.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, where does it come from?
I'm not sure. I just looked it briefly, and it's a Germanistic tribe from the early ages.
Okay.
Rooted in Scandinavia somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We are talking about 450 something BC, and like where the Roman Empire races and stuff. And these Vandals were mentioned in the Roman Empire, like some notes they have, and they were basically North Germans or Scandinavians who went in a migration time down to the south and got in contact with the Romans, and they were so rude and like very dominant that they even like crossed some of the walls and stuff, and they were meant to of destruction of parts of the Roman Empire. So they become the Vandals, let's say.
Oh man, that's cool.
Pretty cool. And now you think vandalism is covering a wall with paint. You know, I mean,
well, they're not far removed.
it's not the same, but it's about conquering property. That's what the Vandals did as well. So they took over houses and stuff.
There's a
and
saying.
areas.
Have you ever? This is another ancient story.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if it's Japanese or Roman,
Yeah.
but there's a saying that says, "Only fools and children write on walls."
Yeah, you have the same. Yeah. Wait, there was a German saying. Nur Narren und... I don't get it.
Was?
There is a German saying, like, nur Narren, and we have to look it up, man.
I'm not looking anything up.
That's the podcast thing, right?
Yeah.
Everything is... no, it's not a podcast.
This is all off dein Kopf.
Es muss aus dem Kopf heraus.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everybody knows.
Oh yeah, everybody knows. You should know if you don't know. Go learn.
Don't be a fool like me.
Yeah. Okay, you want to call it a sit session?
A sit session? A sit-in?
A sit-in. We can, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we can discuss again, like, what's the medium we are, like, filling. So we don't want to call it podcast.
No, podcaster.
Audio art is cool.
I like
video,
audio art.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's audio art with video.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think I might make like a Google form or something to so people can sign up if they want to come hang out with us.
Yeah, that's cool.
That way it can be very democratic and we can just look and see who we want to hang out with. So I'll put a link for that somewhere in this description.
I mean, you were setting up the website and stuff, and it's pretty cool. So you can scroll through the videos and not just checking YouTube.
Yeah, so this is, I don't know what you're watching this on if you've made it this far, but it is now on this Artist by Artist. It's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, just about every podcast service platform. We're just figuring this out. I don't know how long we're going to do this, but we're just hanging out and doing it while it's fun. So I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good week. And if we don't see you in a few weeks, I hope you have a good life. I don't know.
That was a Truman Show thing.
Was it?
Yeah. If you don't see us, have a good day, good night, good evening. Bye.
Okay, cool. I'm glad to know this precedent. Okay, see you.
See ya.